Nikki, one of the owners of American Estates. So you and your husband, Jesse, opened up this custom furniture shop together, but there's got to be a backstory to this.
There is. So American Estates started in 2012. It was kind of just a part-time passion project of Jesse's, but it quickly grew to something much, much more. And when we met 4 years ago, I very quickly got involved, and that's when the business really started to take on a life of its own and become something a little bit more substantial for us.
What were you guys doing before this, though?
So before, Jesse worked with his dad, and his dad was in home construction, and Jesse learned a lot of skills and learned the trade there, but his passions were really more to pursue something creative and to do something kind of original to him. And I was in the marketing and design world in a corporate job, and I was just chomping at the bit to do my own thing and to find a way to express my creative energy, but in a little bit of a different way than I had already found.
And what is your favorite piece to work on?
I really do love creating dining tables. I think that there's something really special about sitting down at a table with your family and loving the piece that you're sitting at. Having a dining table that is a conversation starter and makes a really big statement, I think is just a really cool experience.
So all this wood that you use, where does it come from?
It comes from all over the place. One of Jesse's biggest passions is sourcing materials. We love working with reclaimed material as well as really unique pieces that you really have to search for. Things like big slabs, the premium materials that are really kind of hard to come by.
A lot of your wood is actually from Northwest Arkansas, and it's for Northwest Arkansas. Exactly. So how has the community support been for you guys so far?
It's been really incredible. It's been humbling for us to see how excited people are to see our work and to know that, you know, this table that they're seeing, maybe it was a tree just a few years ago that maybe came down due to a storm or had to be cut down for development for some reason. But we love taking materials that really, they're still premium materials, they just came down prematurely. And it's always really exciting to see the just unique characteristics of that material. The Ozarks have some truly beautiful wood.
How would you say your furniture and your specific designs actually represent Northwest Arkansas?
Yeah, so I would say that our design is modern industrial with a little bit of rustic, and we think that it's a great example of the design taste in Northwest Arkansas because it is truly unique, it's high-end, but it still has character and a little bit of a unique flair that is truly just part of the Ozarks.
Yeah, you know, you meet people and they've got pieces in their home that came from Japan or some other place that's across the pond, and it's kind of more impressive when it came from right here in your own backyard.
Yeah, I think there's really something cool to be said about having a table and knowing that it was standing not too far from you just a few years ago, and knowing that you're giving that piece of wood and that tree another chance at life and another story.
So you and your husband run this business together. What's that like, working with your spouse?
Well, it definitely has its challenges some days, but overall, I absolutely love it. I think the fact that we're able to work on this together and grow this company is something that's honestly one of the most rewarding parts of my life.
So one of the coolest things about this, I think anyways, is that even though you came from a marketing background, corporate and all of that, you're not just here to sell advertisement and get your name out there, you're actually getting your hands dirty.
Absolutely. For several years when I met Jesse, it was just the two of us building things, and together he and I built over 1,000 pieces of furniture, just the two of us. And that's really a unique thing because this is predominantly, you know, a male industry, and it's been really cool for me to jump in and realize that, you know, it's not just guys who can make amazing things, but that I've been able to jump in, learn woodworking, and be able to be part of bringing so many amazing pieces to the world.
So Jesse, we met your wife, Nikki, and it sounds like she pretty much does it all here. So what the heck do you do? What are you, a supervisor?
Yeah, supervisor. That would be nice. Yeah, she's definitely the boss now. I would say, you know, my main role is the design visionary. That's most, you know, that's my biggest passion.
You are very talented. She did give you high praise. But what is this here? What are we looking at?
Well, this here is kind of just this is a slab of white oak, and it's pretty typical of something that we do around here. This is a piece that was salvaged from a damaged tree locally. It's still got bark on on it, you know, both sides are irregular edge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna square it up, clean it up, and get it ready to use as a small accent table.
Perfect. All right, let's get started.
Cool. Safety first.
Oh, good point. Safe and fashionable. So Jesse, we've squared up the slab. It's looking great. What is the next step?
So the next step is we're gonna send it through the planer here. And what the planer does is it's got a whole bunch of sharp teeth in there. We're gonna feed this board in there, and it's gonna start flattening it and taking some of the twist and some of the irregularities out of it.
Okay, so like off of the top here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because it looks, to me, it looks great already.
Well, you can see back here, you know, that it's got a little bit of a rock to it.
Okay.
So it's gonna start cutting that down to uniformity. So we'll do both sides.
Now, you guys are perfectionists around here.
Well, it's gotta be right. Otherwise, if it's gonna rock here, it's gonna rock on someone's floor.
That's true. Okay.
Gotta get it right.
Let's do this.
So as you can see, that first pass has cleaned it up quite a bit.
Yeah, I
it's
see
taken a lot off this corner here.
These lines.
And so these are lower impressions from the bandsaw that originally cut it. So ideally, we're gonna send it through multiple times until this is all smooth and flat, but we'll have to alternate between this side and the other side to achieve that little by little.
All right, let's do it. Jesse, that was awesome. That was easier than I thought. How did I do?
You did great.
Yeah?
You did great. If you want a job, just let me know.
You think I could build some furniture?
Absolutely.
I'll leave that to you guys, and it's gonna take a little while for this piece to get done, but you guys have some furniture we can take a look at at your soon-to-be new showcase room.
Oh yeah, yeah, we do.
Let's go check it out. Wow, you guys, this is really great. You've done some awesome work here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, looking forward to the showroom being open, but I gotta start by asking you about the actual space. There's a lot of character here, I love it, but did it take a little work to get to this point?
A little bit.
Yeah, more than a little bit.
Yeah, this is, when we found this place, it had suffered many decades of abuse, so there was multiple layers of different wall substrates on top of this sheetrock paneling, plaster, all to get down to these beautiful original bricks. So it was definitely a large labor of love, but it's totally worth it to see this back in its former glory and really representing this downtown area.
You guys probably looked at a lot of spaces before you found this one, I'm guessing?
Yes.
So how did you land on this one?
Well, honestly, you know, the opportunity that came up was incredible, but what really drew us to this area, I really believe in downtown Rogers. I mean, I just think it's just a fantastic downtown. People are excited about it. It's just got a lot of open, awesome space and lots of beautiful buildings, but we're 2 doors down from the brand new Onyx headquarters, and we have a long-standing relationship with Onyx Coffee Lab, having done 4 build-outs for them. So we have a great deal of our furniture and stuff in that new location, and I was doing a delivery there and saw a sign in the window here and just knew instantly that this was the one.
So speaking of, I know you guys are just now starting to move in. What can we expect in this space? What will it look like when it's done?
The space is basically gonna feel like you're walking into someone's home. So we're gonna have different rooms set up so that you can come in and really visualize what our furniture and some of the decor would look like in your own home or in your office, your business, and you can really envision an entire space, not just seeing an individual furniture piece, but kind of envisioning it in your own home.
Okay, so no pressure, but when are you guys opening?
We are going to be open and ready for visitors in October, likely around the end of the month. So be on the lookout for an actual opening date, but in October we're going to be ready for you guys.
But if you see the lights on and people in here, come on in, say hey.
Maybe bring some coffee, you're probably working.
Yeah.